Hello everyone, let's discuss about Pareto Principle, and this is also known as 80-20 rule, and this is one of the quality control tool. And let's see a practical example, and let's see how to draw a Pareto chart on Microsoft Excel. Okay, so this Pareto Principle was named after an Italian economist, Vilfredo Pareto. He saw something fascinating in Italy. So he saw that 80% of land in Italy was distributed among 20% of population. Okay, now if you take this principle in a practical way, so you can say like this: you have seen this, you might have seen this in your hospital or in your office. 20% of people causes 80% of the problems. Now you can say, if you put 20% of effort for studying, you will get 80% of marks. And in business, if you can say like this, so 80% of your business revenue will come from 20% of customers, the vital customers, right? So this Pareto principle has two categories. We will discuss this when it comes to the example. So what are the vital few factors and the useful many factors? So as I mentioned before, this is one of the 7 basic tool of quality control. Okay. So 80% of effects arise from 20% of the causes. So this is the universal Pareto principle. Now if you take the anatomy of the Pareto chart, okay, so there are some basic rules and you should understand this anatomy of the Pareto chart. So this Pareto chart has two y-axis and then one x-axis. Okay, so now let's take a basic example. Now your hospital director is telling you to analyze and tell me what are the factors that affect hospital development, and what are the, please analyze this complaint box and tell me, right? So now how we are going to do? Okay, now you take the complaint box and you count these complaints. Okay, so now let's see. Now if you put so someone has counted this and they have got 10 Pareto chart. Now first let's discuss what is the anatomy of the Pareto chart, then let's see how to draw this Pareto chart on Microsoft Excel. So as I mentioned before, so you have y-axis. In the y-axis you have the frequency. Okay, frequency, that means how many complaints you got. Now you can say, as an example, waiting too long has got 205 complaints. So this you have put, so this is called the frequency of occurrence. Okay, and then you have the categories of complaints: waiting too long, not getting enough time with the doctor, scheduling difficulties, disagreements with the staff, feeling unheard, billing issues, rude nurses. Likewise, there are some complaints. Now in the other y-axis, okay, so percentage of occurrence, like for example, so what is the occurrence? Like you can press 0%, 50% and the 100%. Okay, so these are the things, right? Now if you take what are the principles of the Pareto chart? So this Pareto chart contains bars and a line graph. There should be two things: the bars and the line graph. Okay, and then always values are represented in descending order by bars. Always you have to put this in descending order. The cumulative total is represented by the line. So this, in the line, this is the cumulative total. The left vertical axis is the frequency of occurrence. The left vertical axis is the frequency of occurrence, right? And then the right vertical axis is the cumulative percentage of the total number of occurrence. This is the cumulative total number of occurrence in a percentage, 0%, 50%, 100%, right? Now how you're gonna do? Now you have this generated Excel generated Pareto chart. Now what you're gonna do? Now I told you about 80% of the problems arise from 20% of the vital factors, right? So now what you have to do? You will draw a line in the 80%, right? So you will draw a line, and then you have to see what are the vital factors. So these are the vital factors. Now the 80% is here now. So now the hospital has to take action on these vital factors. Okay, so that to improve the quality, hospital has to take care on these problems. So these problems are called vital few, and these are called useful many. Okay, so I hope you got an idea of the anatomy of this Pareto chart. Okay, so now let's discuss how to draw a Pareto chart on Microsoft Excel. Okay, now let's discuss about the practical aspect of Pareto principle. Now you have this your hospital director told you to analyze this complaint box. So now you have raw data. So how much complaints you got from each problem, right? Now first thing you have to do is you have to make this, like you click here and you have to sort this, right? So you click here, and in the home page you have something called sort and filter. Then you have to sort it from largest to smallest. Then when you click this will the frequency will change from largest to smallest, and then you have to get the total number. So how to get the total number? You click here and then click auto sum. So when you do the auto sum, you will get the auto sum here. And then next thing you have to do is you have to take the cumulative how much you have, right? So cumulative means each one you have to count and see. Now here you have you put and then here the same thing B2, right? So B2 you have to put, right? Then you will get the same number, and then you have to say from here, then you have to do equal how to get this equal C2 plus B3, right? Then you get this mark. Okay, then here likewise you can do it, right? So when you after you take this cumulative, this one and the total number should be same, right? And then next you have to get the cumulative percentage. So how to get the cumulative percentage? That means you have to get the cumulative percentage. So how much is there? So then again you have to take equal C2 divided by B9. Okay, C2 divided by the B9. Okay, and then because of this this has to come repeatedly, then you have to fix this, right? Then you can put F4. Okay, click F4, then you will get the percentage, right? You got the percentage nicely. Now you can put this, right? You can see how much percentage you have got this, right? Now you have this thing. Now you have to draw the chart. How to draw the chart? First you have to get this complaint and the frequency, and then you don't need this cumulative, you just need the cumulative percentage, right? You draw this, highlight this, and then you have to go to insert, right? Then insert, and you can see recommended chart. Now let's click and see. In the recommended chart, in the second one you will get something like this, right? You know, in the Pareto principle there is a bar and a line chart now. So then when you click that, you will get this nicely bar and line chart. The Pareto chart is here nicely, it's there. Now you want, what you want to do now? Now you want to label this. Now you click this label and then add chart elements, data labels on above, right? You can put, right now, you know, right, good. So now you have nicely drawn the data. Now you can analyze it. How to analyze this? Now if you take, I always said, the vital few, how to draw the vital few. Now you know the 80% mark, right? The 80% mark is here. Now you can insert a so you can see where is the 80 mark. So this one, right? So these are the 3 vital issues you have to take care of. So you draw, so you see which is 80%, and then you draw here, and this is the main vital factors. So vital few. So the hospital director has to take care of waiting too long, not getting enough time with doctor, and the billing issues. So these are the things he has to take care of. Understood? Thank you very much for listening to my lecture.